Here we go. 8 players remaining. Linus, loeliger, is the short stack. Ultimate crusher, but only 14 big blinds. Danny Tang at the bottom 2. Bruno Volkmann. Tom Bedell, who we just spoke with, 20 big blinds. Then we get into the nicer stacks.
Doing the min raises and stuff that, you know, you're going to see most players do when they have like 15 or 14 blinds, especially in earlier positions.
So Linus Love all in on the button, ace-9. Wow, Makita's got 10. It's a 10 to big blind decision. King, queen suited.
Maybe even ace-queen.
Might go into the
off, maybe with the ICM on his stack. Like, it's, you know, it's close. But even less than that, it'd be like hands like 9s or 8s. Yeah, they're not a stack. So how
King on the flop, and Linus needs an ace, or he will be the 8th place finisher. And that would give Makita a ton of chips. Is it going to roll off on the turn card? Does not.
Yeah, Linus is a person who's played a lot of, probably not going to get that opportunity.
7%. No ace. Yeah. And we are going to lose Linus. And Makita, overwhelming chip leader now with 6.5 million chips. He might get a 4th title today.
Flop out of position against one of the best in the world, you know, might be fine not to do it.
All right, so it's 4-2 small blind. Bedell's got 11 big blinds. Ace-6 going to go in. I imagine Holz is going to snap call this.
Oh, yeah.
How much is it?
And we could potentially be losing another player.
Or 12.
I mean, almost doesn't matter who you're up against, right? The ace-10 for 11 big blinds. You got to call. He is going to make the call.
Pretty unlucky for Bedell here. Nobody did anything wrong here. Both players played their hands correctly.
Oh, that means he's going to need a 9 to hit a straight.
I folded a 6, so this is much better.
An extra out for him. He's got 4 outs to hit a 9.
Instead of 3. 3 6s went to 4, and apparently Watson folded a 6. So.
Oh, almost.
Will he get it?
Vamos, anda, toma.
Does not. And out. Tom Bedell in 7th place. Hey, he lives in Spain. Came here, he loves his casino. Told everyone it's great. Had a good time. Always laughing.
Yeah, he has some moves. You know what? My impression of him. So maybe he does have more tournament experience, but I think maybe it's still a matter of how deep. He probably feels comfortable playing a little deeper.
He likes the earlier parts of the tournament.
Yeah,
maybe.
like, and just not when a tournament gets down to like 10 and 15 blind stacks, which can be tricky to navigate if you hadn't.
Now, what would Volkmann do with the queen high flush draw? Check raise, get it in, check call. What are your thoughts on this?
You know, yeah, I mean, this feels like a pretty decent hand to raise and go with here, right? He's a little shorter. He's now the shortest stack by quite a bit, actually. All right, so he's taking the conservative route, which is fine. I do think there's merits to both plays. I mean, folding is obviously the crazy one. So let's say Makita barrels again. Are you jamming the turn? If I'm calling flop here, I would very strongly consider doing it versus a 2-barrel. But that's like a little dicier, quite a bit. I mean, basically with a hand this strong, I'm trying to figure out how to win the pot as him when you're this short. Okay, so Makita is betting here. So let's see what he does.
Just trying to put pressure on like a random 6, a random 7 that doesn't have a straight draw.
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
because he is actually betting the best hand right now. That'd be pretty crazy. Just check down the queen 10 wins. Okay, so is it enough chips to jam on top to get your opponent fold? If your opponent's not going to fold, then yes, you wouldn't jam.
Sure, I would expect good opponents to have bet folds at this sizing here, 100%. I mean, like, they're still 800,000 behind.
Well, he's going to call here. He thinks that Makita would call to shove, just trying to hit his hand. 8 big blinds remaining. River card is the 8. He missed, but I mean, a little straight came out, right?
Well, whoever bluffs at this pot is going to win. Neither opponent can call.
Will Volkmann bluff? Will he ever retake the lead out here, just jam like, oh, I got a 6-5, a 7-5, and I hit it straight, you know?
Volkmann's, Volkmann. Makita's in position.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, good.
Oh, wow, he's jamming the queen 3 suited. Amazing play.
We go.
Queen 8 of spades.
Sick hand, man. These guys are so fun to watch.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, nice.
So Danny has been aggressive. Ace-3 suits a little bit bigger stack.
Yeah, but Makita's here's opening from the hijack.
Yep.
So that's a different than
Yeah, if a
ripping
button
on the
open.
button.
Exactly.
Raising through 4 people there.
So this is actually a flop where we can see some more action going on, right? We got a gut shot, backdoor flush draw, ace high, top pair, jack kicker.
You know,
turn card.
Makita will probably bet this, but he doesn't have to.
He's been betting pretty tiny. Is that 100K?
But Danny, listen, Danny has been taking more chances than other players with the bluff, with some other lines. So, like, you know, but to me, like, call just seems so nice there, you know? Right.
Gonna
so
check.
You see some leads on this card. And it is a hand that would definitely consider it. It'd be great to bleed for, like, 3rd pot and just get a hand like King 10 to fold.
Thoughts on a queen jack? You like this check right now?
I think Makita's just happy playing pot control. He probably figures when he's ahead, Danny has very few outs. Maybe, you know, something like 5 outs. A lot. Potentially less. Like, what about a hand like deuce 10? Yeah, also, he wants to, like, control the pot size, right? Oftentimes you see these small leads here in order, you know, you'd love to get called by a weaker hand. A lot of 3s here, like 3-5, ace-3, 3-6 might be doing this. Maybe even a deuce. He wants to get value from those hands, so this raise makes a lot of sense.
650,000.
Now, Danny is in a spot where, and he already went for a pretty crazy bluff. Will he do it again? But this could be a, like, kind of like a value block bet that turns into a bluff. But again, so Danny could be considering all 3 options, right? Calling to catch those bluffs or rebluffing. Like, yeah, I bet. But Makita still doesn't have any 4s really, right? We said that at the beginning, whereas Danny does. And Danny could easily, by the way, he's blocking ace-5. He can have a straight or just have trip 4s. Like, what about queen 4 suited? Like, that's a pretty decent value raise here. So
Makes
he's
the
going
call.
with the call.
Yeah, loses 650,000 by going for that block bet. Convinced himself that there were bluffs in this range. Ends up paying a little bit more. In case you didn't know, king jack suited under the gun, 6-handed, sitting on 12 big blinds.
Blinds went up. I mean, he's gonna ship this. This is 12 blinds. Yeah, just not another play. I think it's not quite strong enough. You really like raising. And folding or calling and whatever. Let's
not create some dumb situation where you raise and
Oh
pocket
my
9s jams.
goodness.
Oh my God, ace king suited, pocket queens, 3-way all in is coming, Brian Rast. No.
I mean, this is actually the one maybe argument for the raise here is when it goes all in call behind you, you can get away from it.
Here we go.
Flush. I need a flush.
Danny Tang is in big
Danny
trouble.
was the shortest stack, though. It's
Let's
pretty
see
hard.
that flop.
Gotta make a flush. There's 1 heart.
Key pot, 1 heart. King on the wow, brutal for Bruno Volkmann.
That's the start. That's the something.
In
Ow,
key
huge
position.
Pot for Fedor. He'll launch in up
Deuce.
the ladder.
Yeah, that's actually a good card.
Oh, my
Jack on the
goodness.
river. Did Danny Tang just win it of king? You were saying, how does he win it? He just showed you.
There.
You would get an overlay, though, right?
Huge overlay. If he folds this hand, well, he's going to get the same overlay
Is that
in every
a
other
limp?
hand.
That is a limp trying to trap. And you know what? Volkmann can just call now, right? See a flop?
This is such a weird, goofy spot.
This is one you can't study.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Fedor trying to create a situation where Danny overplays a spot and just gets try to get a full double up for $2 million.
Can he re-raise if I call? Just want to make sure.
The answer is no, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a funny hand, huh?
So,
No, right?
So
so
since he can't raise, you want to call, right?
of course, but maybe, and I can't re-raise behind. Sure,
Yeah.
it's not great, but like it's not like it's like having 9s, right? Where a 10 jack or queen are overcards.
Oh, there's a chance for Bruno Volkmann. Hits 1 deuce. 1 more deuce, and he can stay in the tournament as well.
Fedor probably starts betting now.
Yeah, you got to protect against the gut shot from the big
but
blind.
He could check back. Yeah, but this bet makes a lot of sense. But I could see either option. Just double check and just value bet river. But yeah, I probably would have bet there too.
Can he get a comeback? 7.
Guys.
Volkmann out in 6th place. Could not hold with the 2 queens.
Gave it a good run.
Yeah, he
I
played
mean,
solid. Played great.
Could have been, yeah, I mean, that queen 3, spades, found.
And cash game players love to play post flop, right? So here we go. 8-6. There's a 6.
Ooh.
Mid pair. Ace-7. You know, some people see bet, some people check. A little bit of mix. Little thoughts on Ace-7 here?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a board he's going to see bet a decent amount. You know, that nothing so low that he can't have it, right? Like the deuces and the 3s. I mean, he's going to have a decent amount of suited type hands with a 6, a few less with a 4, but still have it. So, and then you know, a lot of strong hands with queens. So I think it's a board that slightly favors Fedor, actually. So he's going to see bet a decent amount. Actually has a pretty decent hand to do it with. You know, both a club and a diamond, the 7 for the, you know, 2 overcards to the 6 and the 4, and some possible 3 straight. Yep, there you go. 5 gives him the open ender.
A little gut shot for Kevin Paque.
So now's when it gets interesting. You know, will Paque lead this or check? We are seeing him take some time because this is a card I think he gets to lead some.
It should improve his range more than the dealer button, I imagine.
Yes, because he's going to have a lot more. I mean, his range is a bit more defined. Holz can have a lot more air type hands. Now, he did end up deciding to lead, went really small. See what Fedor does here, which is just plenty of equity to try to hit your open end a straight draw. And an ace might be good too, you know, probably is. So yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm going to take my equity. My
brick.
So, I mean, Paque, don't see anything other than check with his hand. I mean,
check, pray, right? Just check, please check it back. Or he might check it too.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you think your opponent's got. He's going to go for the check.
That's what I was leaning that way.
Now, the Ace-7 you don't think is... I
want to keep it open. I hate saying too much like one thing because, you know, you got to give options. But I was feeling check.
The Ace-7, though, you're thinking there's no way my hand is good. But will my opponent fold?
I just think... I think he's going to have weaker stuff to bluff, but he might still bluff with this because I mean, it is ace high. Listen, his opponent could have some hands like, you know, the King 7, King 8, Jack 7, Jack 8, backdoor flush draw type hands. Listen, that's very specific hands. It's way more likely you're beat at this point. Really likely. So I would consider bluffing here. Let's see if he does it. He's thinking about it.
Well, Kevin has played his hand in a way where he might have that middling kind of hand, right?
Bluffs, he's going to
go for it.
Decently big. Yeah,
he's going
like
huge.
At least half pot. Not huge. Huge would be all in, basically.
But 900K is still sizable, of course.
No. Yeah, more than half. Yeah, okay.
The less queens that bet, the more you want to call, right?
Yeah. Well, do you bet King Queen here for this healthy a bet? It would feel a bit thin.
Gonna fold. Wow, Fedor steals that pot. This is just some great poker. Like, usually, you know, it takes a while before we get a cool hand, but this is like hand after hand. Trouble right now, but we still got a flop to play.
He's dominated, but he's in position.
Just dry.
This is the kind of board where being in position may be worth something. I mean, that said, it's so low. And Fedor has the nut ace high, so I mean he's definitely not going to be just.
Here's my question for you: Ace King's a C betting, checking against a flat in position, 30 big blinds. You can see him having like some pocket pairs, some Queen Jack, some King Queen, stuff like this. Ace Jack.
Yeah, I mean you could go either way.
You're expecting another check, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, now Paque has to decide like, do I want to try to get my opponent to fold ace high? You know. Am I going to get him to fold ace high by betting here? I kind of feel like the answer is no. and he really has like no equity to go with it. So like, if he gets called here, the question I'm asking is like, is he gonna double barrel this?
Yeah.
Maybe if Fedor has specifically like ace 9 or ace 8, by the way, you have a 9, maybe he folds those, but ace jack plus, never folding. Oh,
King
wow. Well,
on the river.
to me, see, like, this isn't the interesting card, right?
Yeah.
This is a boring card.
But
Like,
it's going to
Paque
be
is
damaged.
just going to get, like, damaged. The question is how much. Like, will it be a check raise or not? It depends on the sizing, whatever. The interesting card is, like, the 4. Pocket 8s that check flop. Even pocket queens, probably not. I don't know, just like anything. Can I, like, can I bet? Like, which of those hands will call, which won't?
He saw the check on the flop, so he probably doesn't think that Kevin's got a set. He probably doesn't think
mean,
he's got pocket tens.
I kind of like a raise here, frankly. Okay, he doesn't do it, but, oh, man.
Ace King is good. Fedor up to 5 million chips.
5th. 2nd. So no wins yet. But he's trending.
I mean, Mike Watson has over 2 million in chips, so yeah, be surprised if he folded it. And oh, that is gonna
Almost not quite there. Down to a river card, 6.7%. Or
doesn't
else
pick him any more outs with that. No straight, just an ace. He needs to Barry Greenstein it.
Oh.
Doesn't do it.
Good game.
Game.
yeah, well played.
Good notice.
Okay, gonna go away with the 5th place.
This is gonna be tough on Watson here because versus, I mean, with like, what is that, 14 blinds or something? I mean, 4s is a shove versus a button open off of like 15 blinds. So, and Watson is in a spot where the other 3 players have a lot more chips than him.
Yep.
A lot more than double. So he's probably not thinking ICM anything correctly. So he's probably jamming this.
All in.
Yeah. Risk
and
premium is the lowest. That means
Aces, aces.
it's like an underdog versus a big favorite in a sports race. You gotta play the game. You gotta deal the flop.
4-1, minus 400 favorite.
Ooh.
Not even that bad.
Oh, that'll do it.
GG.
GG is set, and Sir Watts, who's having a magnificent Madrid campaign for Triton, is already 3 final tables, I think 4 cashes, 3 or 4,
Not look
but
at anything at all.
down to 3.
Almost, I mean, with a very good chance here, unless he
1.15.
unless he finds, and he doesn't find a call, but 3-bet is leading to this getting all in. I don't really see a 3-bet fold. Danny's checking it again to check the chips to just make sure, hey, I have a really big hand. I'm going to put it all in. What does my phone say? Oh, my phone tells me I should put it in with ace-kings.
Well,
he's not checking his phone for that.
No.
He's just looking at the app. I'm just joking because both times now with, like, premium hands, he's like, maybe it's a tell. It's like the Oreo cookie thing.
Okay, I guess I went for it, so
So now you follow up, right? Yeah.
good luck.
Well,
Ace king.
Fedor. He's going to have to.
I mean, this could be heads up here.
Wow.
Probably will be. A button open out of the big blind. You know,
Oh, my goodness. Just pretty conclusive right there. And that is it on the turn. No sweat. Danny Tang.
That was a good stretch for you, huh?
Wow. Yeah.
You will
Bit of
wanna
an
play
understatement.
it
Good
live,
stretch. I mean, just absolutely
but,
on fire
would be
is
great
Danny
to take a
Tang.
break.
massive jump there, though.
Danny Tang in the mix, dominating him again. Both got suited 9s. Ooh, and Danny outflops him with the flush draw versus 9-6 high backdoor flush draw. But
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. When your head's up and just the ranges are super wide, you got to find ways to continue. And Makita has enough ways. Now, Danny didn't lead, but Makita is going to try to win this because he has 2 overs to the 3 and 4. He's got the 6-3-4. He's got the 3 spades. So he's thinking, okay, take a little stab. Maybe I pick it up here. If Danny calls, I got a bunch of cards I can consider betting if we continue, such as deuce, 5, 7, another spade. you know, a 6 or a 9, I can decide whether to bet or check. But now going from Danny's perspective, Danny's like, should I check raise or call? He goes with call. So, you know, check raise would have been ugly for Makita, but ooh, that's also, well, I mean, I guess it chops it. Well, it doesn't chop that much, does it? The 3 and the 4. Do I check back or do I mean, I think when you bet here, he's kind of thinking bet here, check back river, right? As opposed to check back here, kind of face up my range being weaker, face a river bet, ugh, ugly.
All in?
Wow. This is...
Yeah, I just think after betting 70% pot on the turn and having that much behind, you keep in a lot of Makita's low equity bluffs that might bluff the river again, and you definitely don't have to fold the river, right? But
yeah, this, you can see what pain he's in here, though. If he does call, he is going to be down to a really dire situation, but he ultimately gives it up. What a fold, and Danny. Oh, wow.
I mean, Danny just has a good hand every time. I mean, well, Makita's going to call.
Yep.
He has 5 blinds or 5.5 blinds. This might not be including what's out there, but 5, 6 blinds, it's not folding.
Historically, I've seen King 10 do well in these spots. It's just the King 10 strong. Taxi cab. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, little everything.
No, but the king is huge. I mean,
got your opponent down super short, but still, man, it's hard to win rest. You came back versus Helmy with like 20 to 1 or 16 to 1 dog in the 50K, and to win a major, it's just never over till it's over, and that is not over, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep playing. Little smile comes out of Makita.
finally a little smile.
6, but 1.
This could be the time. He's thinking about it. Maybe it's like also a short deck move. Like this is the deuce 7 a short deck, so you can just like roll it over. No.
Well, top pair for Danny.
Well, I mean, Danny against the guy who never folds. Maybe he checks flop, but then he's gonna bet 2 streets. Yeah. Oh.
Quite a card. Puts Makita on the board and Danny into a comfortable missionary top bottom, almost top bottom, queen 6. This is not a good sign for Makita because he is gonna perk his interest here. Even looks like he has that little fake lean, that little sort of.
Well, so if he's thinking yeah, he's gonna check this a lot because Danny's folding when he has nothing. So
1.1.
would love to be able to get 2 streets against
1.1. I was
Makita.
spot on there. I just felt he bets a little over. It seems like he goes a little over 50% pot in spots like this. And look at this. Makita now is treading lightly.
just doing a lot of value betting versus him and not really bluffing at this point because he's like, my guy never folds. And does Danny kind of figure out that Makita just does a decent amount of bluffing with him, especially on the river when he has nothing? Just always. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, Makita's going to have a tough decision here. So, like, if you're going big, like, what are you targeting at 10? And, you know, there's reason to go big because Makita has shown a proclivity to call. But that's also the size that might get Makita to fold.
Okay, last one.
He is officially out of time. Get rail gathering, sensing a win could be imminent here at any moment. But rest. We just got to keep playing on. It wasn't time for us to shut it down. Finds a fold. Danny Tang, man, looks a bit relieved, although really he wanted him to call, of course. So stay with me here. There's some kings for Makita.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Wow, he got punished for, like, finally, he, like, finally jammed. And he got punished for it. It's like the Pavlovian response, like instantly slaps the
7, 8
hand.
for a sweat. Is that okay? Is it okay?
Yeah, just put 7 and 8 from the deck.
Just no king. Okay, no king at least. Okay, no king.
All right, well, everyone's over, but this is
10 high board.
gonna
Huh?
put us
10
back
high
to
board.
about that even if he
I'm
can.
okay with that.
Oh, pretty dry.
3, 5.
Okay.
Makita, 97% favorite. And not even a sniffle of a sweat. And now Danny is a
Chop,
slight
chop.
underdog.
No chop. You look like. What is it?
4.8.
That is a man that was starting to lose a little steam, but now he is going to
4.8.
be well.
Maybe he limps here. Definitely could set the bear trap, try to induce. The way this is going, Danny's actually been folding quite a bit to shoves. So yeah, and we'll see. I mean, Danny has found really bad timing. Even though he doesn't jam very much, every time he jams, Makita has a hand, so.
All in? No. No.
No, he hears no, and it could be so. He is now getting it in as a 72% to 27% underdog after having command here. A couple ill-timed shoves, and all right, he's got the flag on with the advantage, chip advantage for the win. Can he do it?
I mean, he's in really good shape. Almost 3-1 favorite. Can't ask for too much more.
Deuce and a flop. No king, just deuce.
GG.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay.
Needs a running
what was
3-5
the
or some
sweat, man?
clubs, and the
Three-up flop?
nines flop middle set.
GG, man. Well played.
Wow, great sport. Makita, going to be your first ever 4-time champion at Triton, and he's got a rail there.
Tigger.
Wow, what a sight there. Gets it done.